I'm Todd Grisham, and what a venue. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Vladimir Klitschko making his... Muhammad Ali coming off that stunner. He predicted it as he knocked out Son.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a... So here we go. Should be a good one. He parries that left jab away. Jab to the body. Nope, that jab not going to score. It is a sunny and hot day, and no, we're not inside. No air conditioning or air con, as they say in the UK.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Todd, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Jab does not score. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good defense there with that left hook. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Klitschko in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music. And there's the bell for round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. talk about Klitschko in that last
Hey,
round.
man.
Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is in.
We landing some decent shots.
The bell rings and we start the third.
Like I say, man, I ain't gonna be able. It's gonna be hard to win rounds these days because everybody's
just been hurt. You've got to get
just
out
abuse
again.
the body
Be
jab. So
smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him
my only
fight.
hope is to get knocked down.
Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your
My only
legs come
hope.
back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
And he scores with the counter. And there's an uppercut, a big uppercut, and his knees buckled that time. The perfect counter lands. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That don't land. Gotta love it.
Counter punch.
Gotta love it.
You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight.
Oh my God, is this decent? I'm not even. God damn, what?
Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Bro, he's right there, bro. Why wouldn't that land, man? It's game, bro.
Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. And a round that seemed like
All right.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Is this the beginning of the end from a... Oh, no!
All right.
Ali is down.
Only chance we got is to get knocked down, man.
We get to see it again.
Where did that come from? What a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Brother, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Need to pick things up in the second half of the round.
Is that for ever hope? Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Oh, he's right there and it's not landing, bruh.
These two were made for each other.
He's right there and it's not landing, man.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them.
Bro, he's right there, bro. God damn. All right, it's still a 10-8 round. But I'm pretty much cooked. My stamina is cooked.
His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Beautiful counter punch. Which fighter will say no mas? They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That jab misses. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers. Did you see that? And he did not take that well at all, Klitschko.
Hey.
Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Look at all that blood.
All the way cooked in this motherfucker.
This is the beginning of round 6. What an action-packed round that was. Let's see what they have in store for us here.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they have to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm
not sure how serious.
I don't understand this. I like from the first round. I had two bars from the first round, so
The referee deems it's not that
I really don't
serious,
get it.
And this fight moves on. There's nothing quite like
Really don't
a
get
big
it.
heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Yeah, man. I think I just have to be in loose, man. I think that's where I went wrong at in this fight.
Punch, counter punch.
Especially going against the
Punches
Ali.
can change anything when these two step in the ring. Nice defense on that hook. A perfect counter shot. And he scores with the counter. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent
How was that
throws.
not a counter?
That's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Beautiful counter shot. That left hook missed. He threw a punch and just got countered. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
All right.
Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. That cut is going to come. Here comes round 7. They're off their stools, and what a fight this has been. Will it continue?
What a round. I'm exhausted. They must be absolutely shattered. What could you tell him, man, when he comes back to the
I definitely should have threw my
The
uppercut
instructions
more.
are simple, precise. Don't befuddle them because they
But
just
see, like I'm not used to. That's the fight right there. Yeah. I think this is the first time I've seen a fight stop due to cut since like early access. I don't know what happened in this fight. How like this was a weird fight. This definitely was a weird fight. You gotta protect your eye. Well, the fight over now. But it just was a weird fight. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't think I've seen a fight stopped by cuttage. Honestly, I don't think I've seen that since early access. That's a weird fight. But hey, shout out to him, man. Definitely a GG. Yeah, it definitely was a weird one, man. I tried out not using loose. I think it's just not gonna. It just don't fit me and my style. Like I literally feel like I have to be in loose because he was walking. Prime Ali overpowered. Yeah, definitely a hell of a tough matchup. Definitely for Klitschko. You know what I mean? But hey, I tried it, man. I tried it. I'm still right now kind of trying to adjust because everybody kind of fights the same right now. Um, with the just sit back and throw the body jabs, you know what I mean? Uh, so yeah, man, I'm still kind of still trying to figure out how to be comfortable, you know what I mean? Which my idea is to get knockdowns, but in that fight, I just couldn't. I kept whiffing. You know what I mean? Like he was doing the head movement shit, and I'm starting to wonder if it's like really like they got some just the fact that he's moving his head meant that I couldn't hit him. You know what I mean? Like if that's the case, that doesn't make much sense. Because he'll move in a way that I feel like I should be able to hit him, but it still wasn't landing. So I don't, so shout out to him because a lot of people don't fight like that. So yeah, and I don't throw a lot of body jabs. So, because I feel like if I move my head, I'm just open for the body jab. So that's why I don't use it a lot. You know what I mean? But he was using a lot of head movement, and it was like I wasn't landing shots that I felt like should land. I don't know if it's desync. I don't know if it's the way the head movement mechanic is to what just because he's moving his head shouldn't mean that I miss my shot. You know what I mean? And that's what it kind of felt like during that fight. So yeah, I'm gonna have to head movement should cost damage. I mean, especially if it's like, but like I say, right now it's not something because everybody just goes to the body. You know what I mean? Everybody's gonna go to the body. They gotta find a way to make the head more vulnerable. You know what I mean? I've been saying that from the beginning, and like it's the only thing that'll make the gameplay more realistic. Because right now everybody just crash out for body shots. When in real life you won't have that because you got to be worried about protecting your head. You know what I mean? But right now, a lot of people, they don't get me wrong, like, you know what I mean? Like they don't want to get hit in their head, but it's just not as risky to just go OD to the body. You know what I mean? Like body shots, you really got to set up. You don't have to set that shit up in this game. You know what I mean? So that's what I hope they find a way to fix. A body jab should not be the most effective punch in boxing because it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, body jab is a great punch, but the leap in jab that they got, no, it doesn't work that way. It definitely doesn't work that way. So hopefully they find a way to make it to where, people can't just spam these body jabs all fight. You know what I mean? Well, I should only have to time you once, bro. If you want to jump in with this body jab, I should only have to time that shit once, bro. Straight up. The way UFC got it to where, if you go into the body and I hit you with an uppercut, it's damn near instant rock. And that makes you have to try to set up body shots, bro. Like, yo, Marcus Smith, what it do, man? Appreciate you coming through. That's my jam. Oh, you already know, man. We definitely got a gang a row on the playlist. And this a H-Time classic for sure. The body jab stun time is too long. I mean, yeah, man, all the way around. It is by far the most effective punch on this game right now. Everybody fights based off of that. If you take that away from the majority of players, they're gonna completely, you know, that's gonna take away a big part of their arsenal right now. You know what I mean? Everybody fights like that. Everybody does. Yo, Stupid Smith. What it do, man? Appreciate you coming through. Yo, I got a closed app in this motherfucker. All right, let's close out. Even if they fix the body jab, they will just find another cheese. They always do. I mean, that is a fact. In any competitive game, that's how the majority of people are going to look to play. Is the most effective, easiest, you know, method possible is how they're going to play. It's up to the game though to make sure that their gameplay, like, is, especially if you're trying to be simulation, it should simulate the sport. You know what I mean? And a body jab is not like, that's not gonna be a punch that you're just gonna see. You know what I mean? Like over and over the way you see it on this game. You know what I mean? And that's why it's like, it's up to the game. On some levels, I don't blame people too much. You know what I mean? It's up to the game, man, to fix this shit to where that isn't so effective. You know what I mean? See how, like, I close out, come back, I go right into a match, bro. Like, this shit is kind of crazy. Fucking Canelo, man. That can be a good thing and that can be a terrible thing at the same fucking time. It depends on who on the sticks. All right, let's be patient. Try to stay away from them body hooks. Good jab. Right. Ah, that ain't land. Bro, he's right there, bro. That's what's blowing me right now. Ah. All right. I hate these fucking arenas where they don't like just tell you who they think winning. I think I got that round, but it was close. It was a close round. Who was that, me or him? That got the counter. I don't even know. Oh, I got it that time. Oh, let's open up. Let's open up. We felt each other out. We had a round for that. What'd he do? That landed? Oh my goodness, bro. You know you got Canelo Alvarez? Alright, I think I landed him right there.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Let's do it.
Ah, come on, man. Ah, fuck. Gotta love that, bro. You gotta love it. Well, unless D-Sync was going crazy there, that's for sure my round.
Focus. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down.
Let's fight.
All right. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at it. Just keep it going. We figured out a nice rhythm that last round. Gotta stay patient, man. Oh shit, boy.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? You got
I still think I got that round. That was a big shot that could have went horribly wrong, but I still feel like I got that round right there. Back on? Yeah, got back on, man. I gotta work on my skills, man. Gotta put that grind back on, man, and get better. Oh shit, well, woo. That could have been bad. That is bad. Come on. All right, there we go. We good. What's your thoughts on Canelo Crawford? Man, it's a bit of a tough one because Canelo is on the decline, right? He is on the decline. But at the same time, Canelo is more busy than Bud, right? Like Bud ain't been active like Canelo has. Man, the more I dissect the fight, it's hard for me not to lean towards Canelo, right? Just for my respect of the sport. Weight classes mean something, you know what I mean? And to jump up 3 weight classes, that will be a historical accomplishment. Even with Canelo being on that major decline, that would be a historical feat. Not that is not to say it's not impossible, right? But it would be something that is a historical feat if Bud can jump up 3 weight classes and then become basically undisputed at that weight class, right? Like that will be historic. I just don't know that I mean, it is possible, but the way that he would need to fight, I don't think he would fight, right? Like I think that Bud is a dog. Bud is not somebody that's not gonna fight you. In every sense of the word, he's there to fight. You know what I mean? Like he's not there to win. He's there to whoop you. You know what I mean? Like that's the difference. He's there to hurt you. So with that in mind, I feel confident that Bud's gonna get hit because he's not shy. He ain't ducking no smoke. Like he's not ducking no smoke in that ring. So I don't know that the way he would need to fight is just hard for me to envision Bud fighting that way. The way that Bud is known to fight, I don't think he can win though. But I could be wrong. Because I didn't think that Bud had it in him to do Earl like that. I truly did. He's not gonna fight. Like, that's what I'm saying. He's not gonna move. He's not a mover. Like, I hear people talking about that shit, and he's not a mover, bro. So that's my thing. If he really make Canelo move, then yes, but he's not a mover. So that's what I'm saying. Like, Bud wanna, like, a lot of people don't understand, bro. Like, Bud is like Floyd, but he's not like Floyd. Oh, good power jab. So yeah, man. But it's hard for me to just all out go against Bud, just for how I felt going into the Earl Spence fight. Because if you'd have asked me leading up to the Earl Spence fight, it was kind of no shot. You know what I mean? So I was wrong with that. He proved me wrong. So I ain't gonna just completely rule it out for him, but it's hard for me to envision him. It's hard to say he's gonna hurt Canelo, and it's hard for me to see him fight in a way that he doesn't get hurt. Bud not gonna want to move for 12 rounds. At some point, he's gonna want to fight, especially Canelo. That's what I'm saying. He's a dog, bro. He just the idea of him thinking that people, would say that he didn't want to fight. You know what I mean? Like, he's not that type of dude, bro. He's gonna be there to hurt Canelo. More than, I will say that Bud is gonna be there to hurt Canelo more than probably since Triple G. Since maybe the second Triple G fight, Canelo ain't faced a threat like he's gonna face in terms of a person that's not. I don't think Bud will be scared of him. You know what I mean? Like, Bud ain't just there for the money. Even though he's only there for the money, once he get in that ring, it's hard for me to see him not being there to hurt Canelo. It's just hard for me to see that because Bud is a dog. I get what y'all saying. Canelo, Kovalev, Bivol. I'm tripping. Bivol definitely was there to hurt him. I'm tripping. I forgot about him. I ain't gonna lie. I've been drinking tonight, man. You gotta stall him out, Debo. Stall him out. What's your thoughts on it, Marcus? I mean, I did a whole lot of rambling right there. You know what I mean? What's your thoughts on it, man? I feel like Kovalev was kind of over the hill with that Canelo fight. I feel like that Andre Ward, them two Andre Ward fights took a lot out of Kovalev. But definitely Bivol. Bivol was definitely there. I get what you said though, mentally. Kovalev wasn't scared mentally. He definitely wasn't scared mentally. And that's right, because that's what I'm saying. If nothing else, Bud mentally ain't gonna be scared. It's just a matter of can he muster the force to affect Canelo in any way, in any real way. You know what I mean? Is he gonna be able to do that? I don't think I've had a fight, bro, where going into the 8th round, I was like 97% stamina. Oh my God. I thought he was gonna go to the body. I definitely feel, what did the scorecards look like? I definitely feel like as the fight went on, I got more and more in control. Wow, but I might be tripping. Am I tripping? Because I'm not a drinker, bro, but I've been drinking tonight. So I might be tripping. Am I losing this fight, bro? Like, I don't even know. Now that I'm thinking, what do the scorecards say? Am I losing, bro? I feel like I'm in control, though. I feel in control. Wow. Until that moment, at least. Until that moment. Like, bro got a weird strategy, though. Like, that's what's so crazy. That's how bad this shit is right now. People will fight with Canelo, and their whole idea is move around the ring and throw body jabs, bro. Like I'm fighting against Canelo, and I got 95 stamina in the 8th round. Like, that is crazy. Okay, I won. Okay. Bibble was putting belt to ass. Do you really consider that belt to ass, though? I guess so, because he won a lot of rounds. He won a lot of rounds. Okay, yeah, just like I gave up the 7th round, but yeah, as the fight went on, I just got more and more control. Honestly, if Crawford fights smart, I got him winning, but he's not gonna hurt Canelo, but I got him winning on scorecard. I mean, I respect that. I respect that. That would definitely be I respect that. I respect that. I could see it if Canelo has historically bad, bro. Like, one thing, like, people don't like, bro, Canelo be trying to hurt shit. Canelo definitely be trying to hurt shit. And even though he's over the hill in terms of his movement, he still punches hard. Like, probably pound for pound, one of the hardest punchers in the sport, right? I would say that. When I watch him, at least, when I watch him punch, it looks better. It looks like he's generating more force. I'm worried that Bud has never been hit the way he's going to be hit in that fight, right? Because he's sparring right now against bigger fighters, right? But those people are not gonna hit him the way that Canelo is gonna hit him, unless he's sparring world champions. I don't know what his fight camp is like, but if he's not sparring against world champions and he's jumping up 3 weight classes like that, I just hope he's able to deal with the force, bro. Like, it's a difference. Like, people are talking about, oh, when you look at him, Bud is taller than Canelo, or whatever you want to say. That doesn't matter, bro. It does not matter. What that would say, because Bud fought at the smaller weight classes and Canelo fought at the heavier weight classes, right? Like, Canelo is able to take more punishment. That's all that means, right? Is that Canelo can take more punishment than Bud can take. I don't know, bro. It's gonna be, I'm definitely interested. But, when I hear people saying going 12 rounds, Bud, I feel like Bud is gonna have to be a great mover to go 12 rounds. You know what I mean? And I just don't know. Bud is gonna be in there trying to hurt Canelo, and Canelo's gonna be in there trying to hurt Bud. I don't know that it's going to the scorecards, to be honest. Either Bud is gonna do the impossible and knock out Canelo, or Canelo's gonna knock out Bud. That's how I see it. But I'm definitely intrigued. Definitely intrigued. That sounds good until Crawford hears he's down on the cards. I mean, I get what he's, because Bud is the better, the better boxer, right? So from a technical perspective, Bud can win rounds early, but Bud is not a fast starter neither. But, it's as the fight goes on, eventually the fight is going to actually happen. And when the real fight starts, Bud ain't going to shy away from that fight. And can he take the punishment that Canelo's going to be looking to ditch? Because Canelo don't be in there like, You know, Canelo be trying to hurt shit. You know what I mean? He's over the hill now, but Bud is going up 3 weight classes. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner.
All right, man. I knew we was gonna get called in body shots to whatever he throws. Like Canelo, I will give Canelo that much, bro. When Canelo's in there, he's in there with deadly, dangerous intent. Anything he throw that shit maliciously. He throw that to hurt something. You know what I mean? And that was the whole concept why people start, you know, where you get this whole block health shit from is because everybody was you know, how Canelo will wear people arms down or some shit, but whoa. But yeah, Canelo, when I watch him punch, like he's, you know, it's some old school in that punch. You know what I mean? Like he ain't new school with his shit. I give him that.
Has been sold, but don't expect these fans to be sitting down. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You're getting everything tonight, and you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out there.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up.
Good shot, good shot. All right, let's not get too aggressive with Carl Froch. The middleweight Mike Tyson on this damn game.
Nice hook there. Good counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
All right, good round. Canelo Power to me is overrated because he couldn't stop John Ryder, Jamie Munguia, Triple G, and Charlo. I respect that, but when all those names are much bigger than Bud. Size matters in any fight, bro. Size matters. Don't let people lie. Size matters in any fight. Every person you named is way bigger than Bud, right? So it's easier to knock out somebody smaller than somebody bigger, right? So that's my thing. That's why I say even though Canelo over the hill, the force that Canelo, what I'm saying is when you see Canelo punching, he's trying to generate force, bro. He's not. He punches pretty hard to me. Maybe I'm out of bounds with that, but that's, you know, to me. And so Bud coming up like that, I think, would you say that Bud has ever fought somebody that's a harder puncher than Canelo? What about that? Do you think he's fought somebody that's a bigger puncher?
You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right, concentrate.
That right uppercut misses. So much for boxing.
Why is it not a counter?
This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's when Canelo was out of his prime. Canelo was hurting shit. Nah, definitely was hurting shit. To this day, Canelo is trying to hurt shit.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Alright. Hey man. Fighting against a Carl Froch. I think we're doing damn good so far. The John Ryder fight was bad. Yes. Now that was bad. I ain't gonna lie. For him being that, basically everything was set up for him to knock out John Ryder. He was in his hometown. That was supposed to be more of a, you know, a coronation than a fight. I will say that was bad. I will say that was bad. No, it was Karen. He was pulling punches. No one could KO Triple G. Is Triple G. Now respect on that for sure, for sure. Example, Amir Khan. You talking about how he knocked out Amir? Crawford has never fought a power puncher. You're right, but Crawford got a chin. I mean, no, he's got a chin. But do he got a chin? That's what when I say, like, bro, weight classes matter. I'm trying to think. Who went up? Who went up? Lomachenko. Lomachenko. First name come to mind, right? Lomachenko was this great all-time fighter, right? He went up like 1 or 2 weight classes, and now he's too small. You know what I mean? Now shit just ain't clicking the same, bro. Weight classes matter. So for Bud to be going up 3 weight classes, like, that's just crazy to me. I ain't gonna lie. That's my whole thing, bro. Like, I love like what he did to Earl. I'll forever be an Earl Spence fan. You know what I mean? Like, what he did to Earl was like, it was beautiful from a boxing perspective. Like, that was one of the most, that was one of the best, most complete ass whoopings I think I've seen since Floyd and fucking Arturo Gotti type shit. So, you know, Bud is a historic fighter just off that fight on some level. But bro, weight classes matter, bro. Ah, that was a good shot. That was a good shot. I thought I was out of range.
These punches coming from every angle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Wow. I gotta switch up my tempo, my timing, because he's starting to catch me now. All right. Let's see. Roy Jones did it kinda, right? Emphasis on that kinda. That was more boxing politics, I feel like, and also the time period, right? Him beating, who was that, Andy Ruiz that he beat at heavyweight? Like, that shit wasn't a real, like, that was kind of an asterisk type shit. But he did go, right, from middleweight to light heavyweight, right? So he moved up that because they didn't, if I'm not mistaken, they didn't even have cruiserweight at that time. No, did they? I'm tripping. No, they did. They did have cruiserweight. But I don't think he fought at cruiserweight, right? Like, I feel like, I remember him fighting at light heavyweight, and I feel like he went straight from light heavyweight to heavy. I don't think he fought at cruiserweight. But But he didn't really fight no real heavyweights, I feel like. All 3 rounds.
This fighter is not
All
interested in
right.
getting one shot
Still
at a
gotta be
time. They
careful,
throw
man, because it's car
combinations
fried.
and they throw them non-stop.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed,
Oh shit.
it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
No rest for the weary. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land.
Yeah, Loma really did start losing until he went up. However, all those losses was competitive.
Both men step back for just
Shit,
a
it's
moment.
boxing though, bruh. It's boxing, man.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can
Close
they-
only matters in horseshoes and hand grenades, they say.
You've got to concentrate and relax because you know what you can do in the gym. You can
Right out of range.
relax.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Caution being thrown to the wind. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Punch, counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
All right. Duran, he started at lightweight and went to middleweight for Hagler, unless it was at a catchweight.
Up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a fight on the fight to get at
I know they was older. I know Duran was older. And, you know, as they grow, as they get older, you know, you tend to go up. Now, did he go all the way up to middleweight? I feel like he would have had to, because I feel like Marvin Hagler didn't really do catch weights, right? Like, I feel like Marvin Hagler was kind of just middleweight the whole time. That's a good question. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not super in tune with Roberto Duran's career. That Haney fight was definitely competitive, but looking back on that fight now,
We get set to jump back in the action.
doesn't that say more negative to Lomachenko than it does positive?
Back into the fray.
You know what I mean? To say he had a competitive fight with Devin Haney, like.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Let me explain to you about a class fight.
I'm shocked, man. I ain't getting no type of flash. Danny hit hard, man.
They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. These guys are
That's a good
so
shot. That was a good shot.
relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Did well to block that right hook. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Oh, look at my head held.
Match. Skill
It's
for
still
skill,
middleweight Mike
for skill.
Tyson, man.
Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
That landed.
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrating, because if you let him get away with it, he puts
All
you
right.
down.
He definitely getting better at
Very close
figuring out my tempo and my time, and I gotta switch my shit. Ah, that ain't land. How so? I mean, because Devin Haney's stock has completely dropped from getting dominated by Ryan Garcia to, you know, basically like dropping the ball in that tune-up fight he just had. I can't even name who the person he was fighting against. He's not looking like a quality fighter. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, bro. I had all the love for Devin Haney because I can remember when I first saw him as a kid, you know what I mean, on Floyd shit. So like to see him then come and be this world champion, you know, it make me feel old as hell. But it's like, man, that's a dope ass story because I can remember seeing him as a kid, right? So I'm not a Devin Haney hater, but seeing how Ryan Garcia dominated him, how Ryan was then dominated by Rolly Romero, like it just is not a good look, bro. It's not a good look.
You'd like to see more jabs.
Come on, Ryan was on PEDs, bro. So I think it's one of these things, right? I feel like this. I feel like it's a different conversation if you talking to the press conference rather than if you talking in your locker room, right? Let's just talk from a football perspective, right? From a football perspective, right? If you talking to a newspaper or something, right? You just want a good, clean, you know what I mean, game. You don't want nobody to be hurt. You know what I mean? Like all that shit, right? If you talking in the locker room, it's fuck them niggas. I hope they whole shin collapse. You understand what I'm saying? So from the PED perspective, that's more for the newspaper, I feel like, because it's boxing, bro. If it ain't like when the nigga had the I've been wondering what my fucking knockdowns was at. It ain't like when dude had the plaster in his gloves, right? Like at the end of the day, it's boxing, bro. Like, so he worked out extra hard, right? He got on the steroids and he was able to work out super hard, right? Which means that when he hits you, he's gonna hit you harder, right? It's your fucking job not to get hit, my nigga. Like the issues that Devin had didn't have nothing to do with performance enhancing drugs. It got to do with his lack of defense to a left hook and his bow and arrow jab that he loves to throw. Those are the two reasons why he lost, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Now the PEDs and all that shit, hey man, that's, you know, that's fucked up too, don't get me wrong. But if you go to the club and you get into a fight with a nigga, whether or not that nigga's on PEDs or not, it's your job to whoop his ass. You understand me? That's the mentality that I'm looking at it from. You know what I mean? You don't think motherfuckers, you know, like in 2025, bro, they got all type of ways that these motherfuckers get around them drug tests. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not holding that super against Ryan Garcia. I'm looking at the fight as it was. You know what I mean? And we know Dev can balloon up in weight as well, and Loma gave he'll work too. And that's another thing. They say how Devin Haney is just a weight bully. You know what I mean? Just a weight bully. So at the end of the day, I just don't get how some steroids that make you train harder, right, is really gonna affect the fight that much. Now maybe I'm naive to that, but I just don't get how that's gonna really affect the fight.
what a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Ah.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. A swing and a miss with the left hook. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't... Did you see that? Froch in trouble.
Fuck, bruh.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
He's hold that thought. Carl Froch seeing cobwebs.
Why would he take a knee right there? So you don't think he looked different from this fight than a fight with Haney? I mean, styles make fights though, right? Styles make fights. So depending on the person that's in front of you can definitely make you look like two totally different fighters. You know what I mean? Rolly wasn't scared of, like, I can't say that Devin was scared, but after he got hit with that first shot, he definitely was scared after that. And so what was that, like the second round that he got dropped? So something like that. It was early in the fight, right? So yeah, bro, like, yeah, they look like different fighters though. That's because, you know, it's easy to fight somebody that's scared of you. You know what I mean? That shit is easy. Because they was talking how Ryan had beat Devin before too. You know what I mean? And so, you know, boxing is a lot of psychological warfare. You know what I mean? So, you know, I think on some levels, man, you know, Ryan may just got him beat psychologically. You know what I mean?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it?
Which I felt like Ryan was scared too though, leading up to the fight. Like all that extra shit he was doing, that's fear in my eyes. And that's what a PEDs and all that shit come in at. But at the end of the day, bro, it's still, you know, it's boxing. You know what I mean? It's boxing at the end of the day. Oh, that's on me. What the hell? I mean, it's easy for me to say though. You know?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot.
All right, never mind. I was like, let me just sit on these ropes right now. It feels cool over here. Let's just kick it here. You know what I mean?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Oh shit! Wait. All right, I done enough. This is a Carl Froch. Ain't no need of taking no chances. You know what I mean? We just turn a little bit and move.
Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto around the first fight. Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you...
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Oh no, Carl Froch got caught.
Yes, sir. Like dropping the hard R. Yeah, all that extra shit he was doing. You know what I mean? Showing up to the press conferences and shit, looking crazy. All that shit was just trying to mask that internal fear. I felt like at the time, at least, you know, why, you know, because to be honest, I felt like that was you know, gonna be in Devin's favor. It turned out not to mean much shit. Hey, definitely a GG, man. Definitely a GG. We ain't all the way there, but we definitely in a bit of a better spot than we was. Get some bow action in, man. I gotta land my uppercut. If I'm gonna fight with Bo, I gotta land that uppercut. Remy, what you? I just got put up on this cat. I watched him knock out this dude. But you heard about this new heavyweight they trying to push now. That cat Moses. I think he from the UK. I don't know where at in the UK type shit, but Moses Itama or some shit like that. He looked alright. He a southpaw. But I only watched one fight of him. But they pushing him like he's like the next big thing, so they say. You know, everybody the next big thing until they knock the fuck out, like Jared Anderson. Yeah, he nice. Yeah, I watched him knock out some old looking dude. You know what I mean?
Welcome to the WBC arena. They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk.
Joe Lewis.
I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast.
I ain't seen Joe Lewis in a minute. What?
A pleasure to work with you. Always a
I
pleasure.
sure appreciate that. Even though he might, Joe probably should give me work. Probably finna give me work in this motherfucker. But hey, man, I'd rather get work from Joe Lewis than Ali at this point.
Facing him, Joe Lewis. Here comes.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, man, I'm interested to see. You know, we need some good heavyweights, man. Hopefully, the next generation can kind of get back to
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down?
the better heavyweight boxing, man.
Good looking jab. The jab not finding its target. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice uppercut. The most difficult punch to land clean, and he just did it there. It's all offense all the time. Those counter punches have to hurt. I guess showboating is part of their plan. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
All right, good round, good round. Jared Anderson ain't fought in a minute. Jared might be done. I remember, didn't he have like some legal case too that he was fighting? And then he got knocked out. So yeah. I mean, he's still young though, you know what I mean? So he can come back. Top Rank been feeding them bums. That's the problem with the this generation, man. Too many tune-up fights for motherfuckers.
Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
Seen that slow shit, not still waited to get hit by it.
They want to get hit in the face because it cheesed them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
Just missed with that hook. And they are delivering. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker.
That's
He's got
me.
to move a lot to win this fight.
You've got to be like Oliver Twist, be a pickpocket, in and out, don't stand there and be so obvious.
Nice counter shot.
Damn.
That jab doesn't find a home.
I'm kind of getting worried though, because I feel like I should be like well in control. But the way he's steady taunting, I'm wondering if he's hitting me more on his screen than I'm seeing. Because he's taunting like he's like in control.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important.
On to the third. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Changes everything, especially in this division. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That jab misses. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he scores with the counter. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Well done with that counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The time that the trainer needs to come in and say something.
You got Daniel or Usyk? I mean, Usyk. I definitely got Usyk. You know what I mean? Definitely got Usyk.
First minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace. You'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready in his tracks.
Yo, supervisor, man. Definitely appreciate you coming through, bruh. Appreciate you coming through, man.
On to the fourth we go. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
One punch changes everything in this division.
That could have been
it's
bad.
the heavyweights.
This is about ego.
Good shots,
Get
good
your
shot.
ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance?
Me catch you with one of them.
Box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Diagonal dodge for me. Diagonal dodge for me. Diagonal dodge for me. Ah, fuck, I was late.
Lucky that hook didn't score. So he's going to taunt here. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy. You got to like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter
Good
lands.
shot.
Oh, and now
All right. Let me go back to doing what I do. Let me go back to doing what I do.
He's dominating him, and he's going to let him know all about it. They block the uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
All right. That was a good round by him. That's his first round.
Sometimes there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Back in on fight. Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man. Get back together and get back out there and win the round. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get you.
Things are starting to
All right, let's lock in. Let's lock in.
Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice counter shot. Joe
Sure.
Louis in trouble. The Hall of Famer Joe Louis is
Yes, sir.
I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you continue.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. That uppercut just missed. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Well, this
All
next
right.
round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. On to the sixth round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Oh, it was right there. His head was right there, bro. Fuck. Thank you.
Just got caught. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. And boom, he's dazed. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Yep.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
I need to stop bullshitting before I get flashed in this motherfucker.
So far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept...
Hey, dude is funny though, bro. Like, dude is funny, man.
That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Ooh, good shot, boy. What was that?
In some trouble. The Brown Bomber couldn't take anymore.
Yes, sir.
How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
We're at the halfway point, and there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice job blocking the hook. The straight right just misses. He blocks the hook. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. So it's
Hi, man.
after being knocked down. There's the bell to start round 8. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Oh, good shot.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. the strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Straight right, just hold it right there. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. The Brown Bomber goes to the canvas.
GG. Yo, Kellen, what it do, man? Yeah, I'm in this motherfucker bullshitting around, man. Like, bro in here on Joe Louis, and he gotta be just trolling. He gotta be just trolling. But hey, GG, shout out to him, man.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
So the final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. See it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That's body punch right there.
Yo, GG's, man. Perfect ending. Perfect ending. Damn, I thought that was going to be a KO. The perfect ending would have been the KO, but close to a perfect ending.
The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision.
I'm gonna try that. What you talking about? The shimmy? You talking about the shimmy into the uppercut? Yeah, that's tough. You caught that, huh? Yeah. That's my new move, bruh. That's my new move, bruh. I need to throw more jabs, though. I do need to throw more jabs. All right. Here we go, Chocolito. Might as well. Somebody told me they buff Bam. I need to try them out. Probably tomorrow if I remember. I know when I used them first time, I wasn't feeling his animations, but I do got to get better at southpaws and shit like that. Chocolito, yeah. I've yet to actually get a full fight with him. You know what I mean? I tried him once, but the shit, either the shit DC'd or the dude quit. At this point, I don't know which is which. But yeah, man, I've yet to actually get a full fight with him, man. Like every time I pick him, I never get into a match. It's honestly been a minute since I've had a bantamweight fight, to be honest. I guess people don't fight down here no more, or the weight class is glitched at this point. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's glitch. Wait times are crazy. I just gave up on Bantam. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's honestly thinking about it. It's been a minute. I feel like since I got a bantamweight fight. You know what I mean? It's definitely been a minute. I do feel like when I wait and then I close out, when I go back in, it's like I get put right into a match. But let me not say nothing because now I said that I'm probably finna sit here and wait again. Jinx the hell out of myself. All right, man. Let's get ready for Amir Khan and them lightning hand body jabs. $30 seconds and we in that thing. I probably should have closed the app and went back to bantamweight to see. Oh, we don't got. We got us a Julio.
Didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
Got us a Julio, man. I respect it.
Sugar Ray Robinson weighed in at 61 kilos, and he's 180 centimeters tall. That's outrageous. His reach also 184. Julio Cesar Chavez, 171 centimeters tall with a reach of 173.
There's an amazing reach advantage, which you do not actually realize is there until you get popped by that jab. The distance that's created is ridiculous.
Sugar Ray Robinson. Julio Cesar Chavez making his way to the ring, multi-time world champion in 3 weight divisions, generally recognized as one of the greatest athletes Mexico has ever produced.
It'll be ding-ding from first start. They were off.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
Bro, I want to watch the whole cutscene, bro. Let's get to it, bro.
With 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world. A 5-time middleweight champion of the world. Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner. From Culiacan, Sinaloa, Mexico. Here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 107 career victories. Introducing El Gran Campeón Mexicano, Julio Cesar Chavez.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. That hook won't score. Perfect counter shot. They blocked the jab. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
halfway through the round. I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
You don't want to go tit for tat. Did you see
Whoa,
that?
whoa, whoa.
Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. And now they're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Punch, a very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
All right.
Let's talk about Robinson
Good
in
round.
the last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. It's the same confident.
You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first.
There's 1, 2 straight down the
Definitely got to be more disciplined and composed. Like, I shouldn't have got hit with that uppercut.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win.
Especially, no disrespect to this dude, but these are the type of opponents I got to get to a level to where I'm able to just destroy these type of dudes.
Win anything. Go back and win the round.
Getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start taking a few body shots in there.
To focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Come on now. You say focus?
At least the way that first round went, you know,
Referee calling for seconds out.
way he
Gets
was
set to
just
jump
kind of
back in the
swinging,
action.
you know what I mean? I got to be able to destroy that shit.
Set him up and he'll take him out. He's ready to go.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Only catching air with that hook. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's
Hey.
not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both men step back for just a moment. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Blocks that left hook. Nice counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Yo, Almighty Chops, what it do, man? Appreciate you coming through.
He can't win on the scorecards, gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
There's the bell for round 3. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This
They
is one
gave
of
him
those
that round?
situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out.
All right, I respect it. I
Be
respect it.
smart, be sharp.
He did some
Don't
good work.
Be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back
I gotta
again.
block that
Because if
shit.
you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
Chillin' just want to see some sweet signs. I mean, shit, you can see a motherfucker trying up in here. I can't promise you any succeeding is gonna go on,
And this is a
but it's the
hit
thought that
hard
counts,
ball.
right? If it's the thought that counts, then yeah, you in the right place, my boy. Oh, that's on me. That's on me.
Shoot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Which fighter will say no mas? Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
I thought I was.
Made in heaven.
Fuck, man. I felt in complete control in the first round, but I'm not feeling that way.
Insane action. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better.
Ah.
His jab just got blocked. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Yeah. All right.
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, this is the time that the
Yeah, I know you can only do so much with how an opponent plays you.
This fighter needs
Yeah, facts, you know what I mean? And plus, you know, on my behalf, I say, you know, a skill issue, you know, it's only so much you can do, you know what I mean, when your skills ain't up to par, you know what I mean? So I'm trying, you know what I mean? But trying to get better, man, trying to get better.
There's the bell for round 4. It has been all one way.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt the fight was going, to be honest. So I gotta get I felt good after the first, but I said not a fucking counter. We good though, we good. Let's get back to, I think I got too confident. Let's get back to jabbing.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be
not sitting on the inside with Julio, Cesar Chavez and shit. Let's get to actually boxing like we got a brain.
It can be intimidating, just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
They blocked the jab. This fight has a real good flow to it. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Oh, good shot.
How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Fuck, thought he was going low.
Beautiful counter shot. He blocks the hook. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked.
Come on with that shit, bruh.
Anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Ooh, look at my body.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
All right.
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has
I think I actually fought you before. I don't know if I won or lost, but I remember the name. Hey, bro, it's definitely a possibility. You know what I mean? I go back to them early access days, so. And I know I'm familiar with your name. You know what I mean? You know, I be popping in to box size streams, and I always see you in that. So I'm familiar with you. I'm not sure if we fought or not, bro. As you know, I got so many fights on this game going back to fucking early access. I smoke a lot of weed. You know what I mean? So I forget a lot of shit.
Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it?
But if we did fight and I don't remember you, it's probably a good chance that you won, and I'm just trying to pretend like that shit never happened.
Perfect counter lands.
Julio is low-key on my top right now.
We wanted action.
Fuck. Damn.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that.
Oh, what am I doing? I'm wasting my energy.
A fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
Not a lot of defense here at all. There's a counter shot. Nice counter shot.
All right. All right, yeah, boxing. My boy, man, you know, man, I fought so many people, it's difficult to remember. Yeah, it's definitely difficult to remember, especially like I say, if you go back to early access, which I'm pretty sure you do. Yeah, man, I'm pretty sure we all have fought each other at some point. But yeah, it's definitely hard to remember all the fights. Was gonna say this Chavez player not bad. No, he's definitely not, bro. Like the way the fight started, I thought he was, but nah, he definitely not. He's definitely not.
On to the 6th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
I definitely got to fight a lot smarter than what I've been doing. There you go. It only take one of them motherfuckers. How much does this game cost right now? That is a good ass question, bro. I mean, I don't know, to be honest, bro. I know, you know, it was $70, but you know, that at this point the game been out. How long this game been out now? It been out for a minute, so you know, it might be on you know, sale type shit, but I mean, it's on PlayStation Store, or you know, if you're on Xbox, then you know, it's on the, you know, the place where all the games are at. So you know what I mean, you definitely can check it out, because I honestly don't know. Last time I saw it on PSN, it was $45. Okay, there you go, $45. I think it's still normal price. Well, that's two different things. I'm not, you know, it shouldn't still be. Wait, bro, gonna keep watching it? I mean, I feel like skipping is on you. If you got knocked down, I think skipping this, it should be on you. You know what I mean? Been out since October. Okay, since October. See, that's what's like, you know, going through the early access, and bro, like, okay, I guess I'm gonna skip it, bro. Fuck it. If you put your controller down, then let's go ahead and get you counted out. But is it still on discount? Because you know, shit always kind of you know, during Christmas time, I can see him. It's Felix Trinidad. He not, bro. He definitely will be a good I'm not sure if he on the list. So the way they got this shit set up, bro, it's like all of the fighters that's in the game are not in the game right now. So he could technically be in the game, but not in the game right now. I'm not 100% sure if Felix is on the list though.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
Nice job by him to block that jab.
Yeah, well, I think I'd rather fight though the motherfuckers with a gang of body jams than fight this dude, man.
Just when you think they're gonna have We get it heated back up. They exchange punches. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round.
All right, he flat-footed at least now. I've been trying to work that body. Definitely been trying to work that body. Oh, okay, gotcha. I used to love watching him fight. I respect that, man. Definitely was a great fighter for his generation, that's for sure. Have a good stream, bro. Everyone like and subscribe. Hey, man, I definitely appreciate your chops, man, and, you know, what he said. And definitely hope you have a good night, too, bro. Let me say that, too. Yeah, Felix definitely will be a good addition, man. But they can't have Felix if they don't have Bernard. You know what I mean? Like, you got to have Bernard if you're going to put Felix in this motherfucker. But especially how it's such a global game. Come to think about it, I don't think, do they got any fighters from Puerto Rico on the list? Is Cotto on the list? I mean, they got to have one. If you don't got Felix, you got to have Cotto just to represent Puerto Rico. Damn, that knockdown, we only up by 1 round.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen?
All right, gotta lock in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
I keep thinking he gonna go low. When I think he gonna go low, the motherfucker go high. When I think he gonna go high, the motherfucker go low.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
Ah, that's on me. Why did I walk in range like that?
Thought there might be more action here. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
I caught myself trying to do some dumb shit, man, and pay for it. Oh, that should have been a counter. That should have been GG's, man.
Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them.
He threw a punch and just got countered. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice defense on that right hook. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Julio Cesar Chavez in some serious trouble.
Nah, the Americans in this weight class worse. Nah, that's respect. That's definitely me saying some shit. Yeah, it's easy to say shit when you ain't got to deal with shit, right? If I was dealing with American ass, I'd definitely be saying I'd rather have this Julio. All right, man, I'm finna fucking be flat-footed too. Yeah. Oh, that wasn't a counter? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
I've got to see that again.
We definitely needed that, man. All right, 2 minutes left.
What do they do to get back into this fight?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again.
Oh, for us in flat.
Get trigger happy.
Ah,
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Need to pick things up here in the second half. Did you see that? Dios mío! It's Julio Cesar Chavez gonna go down.
Bro, what the fuck? What the hell?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Whoa, ay caramba! Julio Cesar Chavez in trouble. I thought that was gonna be a knockdown at least.
Defense is everything because they got...
Whoa, Johnny! Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked.
Woo! All right, we good.
Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go.
Woo, hell of a fight, man. Shout out to this Julio. He definitely put up one hell of a fight, man. One hell of a fight, man.
You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big...
Was it just by 1 point off that knockdown at the end? Oh, no. Okay. So... One judge had us by 4 rounds, one by 5 rounds, one by 2 rounds. Man, I would be so happy if more scorecards look like this, bro. It'll be frustrating, but they shouldn't always look the same, bro. They just shouldn't. If you want this game to be any type of realistic, they should not always look the same unless it's a clean sweep. Unless the motherfucker got dominated, they shouldn't look the same. So that's one of the few times I've seen where all scorecards look different. You know what I mean? Most times it's one of them will be different, then 2 of them will be the same. So yeah, man. At least that fight I threw 100 jabs. I definitely want to throw more jabs, man. I want to throw more straights too, but them straights are just they not that dependable, man. All right. Definitely feel like we trending in the right direction when it comes to kind of figuring out what works for me. So yeah, man, definitely appreciate everybody, that rock with me, that come through to watch me struggle on this game, or if you come to watch me win, man, I definitely appreciate it. I'm gonna end it there, you know what I mean? Let's end on a high note, So definitely appreciate y'all. I will be back tomorrow at some point. I need to buy this game when I get home for sure. Yeah, man, if you love boxing, bro, I it's not a finished product. You should understand that. It's still in development. Even though you're going to be buying it, you're buying something that is still currently in development. You know what I mean? As long as I want to put that out there, I want you to come back to the stream when because the game is, still in development. I'll say that. But yeah, man, if you love boxing and you really, really want a boxing game, this is the only one we got, man. So, hopefully you'll enjoy it, but it can be frustrating because it's still in development. You know what I mean? I definitely want to keep pressing that issue. But definitely appreciate y'all though, man. I will be back tomorrow. So yeah, appreciate y'all. I'll catch you next time. Peace.